So, it is currently April Fool's Day 2021 at the time I am recording this video, and I found myself thinking earlier today, I wonder what Tumblr is going to do for their April Fool's joke this year. It's not uncommon for companies and websites to make April Fool's Day jokes, but something about Tumblrs are always different. They generally seem to have a bit more effort, or at least a bit more creative thought put into them. Some years more so than others, but no matter what, whatever Tumblr does for April Fool's Day, it's probably going to be strange and unexpected, which is pretty fitting for a website like Tumblr. So I thought today I would look into the history of April Fool's Day on Tumblr and give a review of the various things they've done throughout the years to celebrate the holiday. From my research, it seems Tumblr's first official April Fool's Day joke was in 2014. Coincidentally, this was also the year I joined the platform. However, it was many months later, so I didn't get to personally experience this one. I didn't miss out on much though, it seems, as Tumblr's first attempt at April Fool's was pretty simple. As simple as it can be for Tumblr at least. It was a button offering you to upgrade to Tumblr Pro for free. After clicking on this button, a video, that the Huffington Post describes as horribly nonsensical and vague, played, which I will now show you.
It begins with an idea. It could come from anywhere. Our friends, our mothers, our children. The human race began with an idea, and it will end with one. Ideas give birth to civilizations, and ideas bring them to their knees. Ideas from makers, from entrepreneurs, ideas that disrupt. At Tumblr, we believe in ideas. We believe in going pro. A pro doesn't see limits. A pro crushes the limits. Bone by bone, idea by idea. You've always been a pro, whether you know it or not. In the boardroom, in the bedroom, on Main Street, and on Wall Street. It was always there. The big idea, waiting for you to grab it, waiting for you to go pro.
After the video ended, you were presented with a message. Here at Tumblr, we believe the sky's the limit. We believe to achieve, all the way. Whether you're living it up, living young, or headed straight for the top. Nothing says Tumblr like high times. Take the next step with us. Build it. Go one step further. So, I'm sure you're wondering, what happened after all of that build-up? Well, you got a little hat on top of your icon. That's it. Now, in 2015, things start to get a bit more infamous. The next 3 years of Tumblr April Fool's jokes are the reason behind my anticipation every year to see what they'll do next. To this day, Tumblr users still talk about April Fool's 2015. This year, Tumblr unveiled the Executive Suite 2016 Productivity Edition, transforming the website into office software essentially. This included the ability to make things like spreadsheets, which users quickly utilized to make memes, use a calculator, which always gave incorrect answers, and, of course, the dearly beloved copy.
Tumblr introduces new Executive Suite 2016.
There's never been a better time to start a small business.
The most powerful software in business just got stronger.
It scares me how easy it is.
I can use a calculator.
Stocks, notepads, calculator, maps, clocks.
I love reading the quote of the day. I'm genuinely frightened by it.
It's how I make my business business.
Now I can share spreadsheets with my friends.
We've spent over $1 billion to bring you the newest business software on Tumblr. Plus, it comes with your own personal assistant, Copy.
Copy keeps track of all my important business things.
Copy helps me go the extra mile. Copy helps me go the extra mile.
We love you, Copy!
It's the fastest growing business software suite in the world for the fastest growing businesses in the world.
I put my life into this business.
My friend won't stop sending me spreadsheets.
I recommend Tumblr Executive Suite 2016 to all my patients.
Tumblr Executive Suite 2016. Doing business like nobody's business. Available in Productivity Edition, Founders Edition, and now Tumblr Executive Suite 2016 for kids.
Copy was really the star of the show this year. He was a little cartoon copying machine parodying Microsoft's Office Assistant Clippy that would sit on your dashboard and give you helpful tips. Yeah, anyway, so the funniest thing about Copy, to me at least, was that after April Fool's Day, he was supposed to have gone, but he ended up staying around on a lot of people's dashboards. For some, he held on for several days, slowly dying. Like, literally. His eyes grew weary and his messages reflected how tired he was. Having stayed strong as an icon on Tumblr throughout the years, with people often reminiscing on him and having made fan art and memes about him, it's easy to think Copy was well received by all. BuzzFeed even called him the best damn thing that ever happened to Tumblr. But this wasn't actually the case. I remember seeing a lot of posts complaining about how much the April Fool's joke changed up the website, and I definitely saw a lot of annoyance expressed towards Copy. Several users lamented the fact their dash was stuck like this, unable to go back to normal until April 1st was over. So clearly this kind of elaborate joke wasn't for everyone. So I'm sure these people were glad when a similar thing happened next year. Now, in 2016, as I'm sure you know, there was a presidential election happening in the US, and we all know how that ended. So for April Fool's this year, Tumblr decided they'd hold their own election. Decision 2016 saw the users of Tumblr voting to select the world's new Lizard King from 4 candidate options. The website was transformed and campaigns and discussion over who to vote for quickly took over. The 4 candidates were Rick, Deborah, Mop, and Wretched Tooth. Users were able to make their own campaign posters supporting their favourite candidate. There were video updates posted from Tumblr throughout the day.
Welcome back to Tumblr Decides 2016, your source for decision coverage. I'm Sinclair Morrison. Today's vote will determine which candidate we choose for election.
And there was even a scandal when it was revealed that Deborah was actually a salamander and not a lizard. But at the end of the day, there had to be a winner, and that winner was Mop. He won the hearts of the people of Tumblr and became the Lizard King. I don't think many would disagree when I say that this was probably the most well-received Tumblr April Fool's. Not that it didn't have its critics, but I always see people looking back on it as the best joke. There's been a post talking about it circulating my dashboard in the past week actually. Things went back to being a bit more simple come 2017, but I still enjoyed this year's Tumblr April Fool's quite a bit. On March 31st, the day prior, the Tumblr staff account made a post with tips on how to love a horse. Nobody knew what this was until the next day, April 1st, when users were given a digital horse to take care of. The horse pooped a lot, and if you didn't clean up the poop, it would die. Basically, if you took your eyes off of it for more than 2 seconds, it'd drop dead. Worry not though, as you could hatch a new one and try again, seeing how long you could keep your horse friend alive. For April Fool's 2018, Tumblr revealed their answer to Bitcoin, Tumblecoin, boasting that Tumblecoin is the latest in the entirely unstable cryptocurrency market. Throughout the day, the official Tumblecoin Tumblr account shared updates on how the currency was varying, going down, and then stabilizing, before going down again. Tumblr users were also able to buy things with Tumblecoin, one of these things being the horse friend from 2017. This was all I really remembered from this year, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of the horse friend. In 2019, Tumblr released Tumblr Memories, which requires a bit of Tumblr lore to talk about. In a post on the official Memories blog, Tumblr released a statement saying that Tumblr's renowned Tumbeasts have been set loose and had formulated a plan to chew up and spit out popular posts, tags, and mutuals in a rearranged order. What are the Tumbeasts, you might ask? Well, they were Tumblr's mascot back in 2011, used to indicate when Tumblr was going through a temporary service interruption. For whatever reason, 8 years later, Tumblr decided to bring them back for April Fools, and this whole memories thing, which is basically a blog filled with randomly generated shitposts specifically catered to the user, is their doing. It collected tags you'd used throughout the years and your mutuals' usernames and inserted them into various post templates. Every user's memories page looked different, and you weren't able to see what another user's memories were unless they reblogged them. A lot of these posts ended up making no sense whatsoever, but some of them hit the mark and were pretty funny. Yeah, so I don't know what happened this year. I don't think anybody does. The one piece of information I could find about Tumblr April Fool's Day 2020 was this post stating that the joke was contained entirely in the group chat function. But then, looking through the notes, there are multiple people saying that no, the thing in the group chats isn't the April Fool's joke because it's still there. There's also somebody saying that they turned the mutual icon into a verified checkmark, but I don't even know if that's true. I think in 2020, we were the April Fools. And so that brings us to the current day of 2021, and I'm happy to report that Tumblr actually did do something this year. Combining the cryptocurrency of 2018 with the digital pets of 2017, we were given Tumblr's version of NFTs. That is, non-fungible Tumblr cryptids. These are randomly generated little creatures with interests based on things you frequently tag your posts with. Tumblr held an adoption fair for them, where you were able to summon them, and it seems there was a limited amount. These are some of my own Tumblr cryptids. I thought it was a pretty cute and harmless little joke, but it seems there were people mad that there weren't actual NFTs. I guess they weren't here for Tumblr Coin. Also, NFTs are bad and terrible for the environment. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the history of April Fool's Day on Tumblr. It was a lot of fun looking back on these good memories they brought. Except 2020. What was going on there? Now, some of you might be asking the question, what about 2013? And to that I say, no. We're not talking about 2013. If you're interested in more videos like this, please leave a like and a comment. Also consider subscribing as it'd really help out my channel. Here's hoping for a good Tumblr April Fool's Day 2022.